first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And that misses. 2-2. Hit hard to third, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
I mean, you couldn't ask any more out of a leadoff hitter. You have 2 jobs: to get on base and to work the pitcher as much as you could, and he executed both those to a T.
Into the box now, Connor Pitts. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Comes in with an average of 265, 11 home runs, and 34 driven in. The 1-0. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that one is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Stepping in now, Wes Wunsch. Swing and a liner. Foul. The average at 284 to begin play. 4 home runs and 25 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Fuentes is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Up next for the Rays, Jeremy Pitts. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, John Pitts, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit to first. Fuentes takes it in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the two-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. Sonny Yap, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Twins cut the lead in half here. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
In now, Willie McManus. And he fouls this one off. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 4 home runs and 23 driven in. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Pitts is right there, 1 down. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Will Myers. He's got an on-base percentage of over 400 coming in. The elite hitters in the game put up numbers like that, so he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
Drilled to the left side. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Batting fourth, designated hitter, Rafael Vasquez.
Standing in now, Rafael Vasquez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. The 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pitts is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the Twins at least do get 1 back on this solo home run. 2nd inning coming up. It's the Rays 2 and the Twins 1. Into the box, Jeff Pitts, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Now the 1-0. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
That ball wasn't actually smoked. More of a soft line drive, but a nice diving catch by the infielder right there, showing a lot of range.
Into the box now, Sammy Pitts. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Chen, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Now at the plate, Booth Bobo. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. And the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
So 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Two out, nobody on. Another 1-2 delivery. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's given the Rays a 3-1 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
At the plate, Tony Whiteman. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Here's the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Eaton is in his tracks now. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. 1 for the Rays on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-1 Tampa. The next twin up, Victor Fuentes, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Fuentes, a native of Puerto Rico. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Hits, facing back, and this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Twins are back within a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
In now is Adam Eaton.
Center fielder, Adam
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Knuckleball, and this runs inside. He's got to back out of the way.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Adam Eaton now. Dribbled to the right side, but it gets fouled. Here's another 1-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Hits on the move. 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
1 out, nobody on. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Hits is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting 8th, Patrick Winn.
Up next for Minnesota, Kurt Winn, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. In his career, Winn is exactly a .260 hitter. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Hits, racing back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run of the season for him, and the Twins have come back to tie it at 3-3. watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesse Pitts. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. 2-0 count, the pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the 2nd strike. The 2-2. Hit down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Line drive to center field. Eaton is there, and he has it for the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Ready to take his hacks again, Connor Pitts, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Wes Wunsch waits on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. The 3-1. Fastball too high, ball 4. Digging in to try it again, Wes Wunsch. Now a snap throw to first, and a dive, but he's back. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. Another 0-2 homer out to straightaway left. McManus is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Riding in once again, Jeremy Pitts. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Pitts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back easily. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, John Pitts, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Pitts sitting under 300, but not by a lot. And as pitchers go, that's really an impressive number.
You know, Matty, you could throw out batting average when you're working with an OPS north of 800. This guy does.
And now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. And a relay to the plate. And he's out on the tag. But one run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. Rays will settle for just the one. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Tampa Bay leads this one 4-3. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Edgar Silva. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Behind 0-2 now. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Pitts sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Digging in for his second at-bat, Willie McManus. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Will Myers is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Pitts going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. He's set, and the pitch. In the dirt. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count. Chopped toward the second baseman. To his right once. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Twins wind up stranding one. Score holds at 4-3. Ready for another chance. Jeff Pitts comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Third baseman, number 3, Sammy Pitts.
Digging in, Sammy Pitts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike.
That ball's foul.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Ball even at 2-2. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The 3-1. Drilled right back up the middle. Silva ranging up the middle, and there's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Tony Whitenack. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Missed with a slider.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, that one deflects off him. I think it got his arm. The runner does score from third, and let's hope he's going to be all right.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Whitenack is off at first with 2 away. And that one just missed outside. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Tapped down the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Again, a 1-2. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Ryan Ware answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Hit back toward the mound. And that is through into center field, a base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 7-3 ball game.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Digging in and looking for more, Jeremy Pitts. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
That's a ball.
And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ware is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon.
This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Oh, and he misses it. And the second run will score as well.
Yeah, I'd like to see this one again because at first glance it looked like a routine play. And yeah, it was. He just misses it somehow and 2 runs come across the score. That's beyond costly right there.
Into the box, John Pitts, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
It'll be interesting aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1. 3-2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left field for a base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Rays are out in front, 9-3. Into the box now, Victor Fuentes. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
2-2.
Now here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. The 1-2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. 3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The shortstop, number 13, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
3-0.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Now to the plate, Kurt Gwynn, man at first after the 2-out walk.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
In now, Gerald Spain, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set with the 0-1. This is hit high and deep out to left. Pitts going back on it. To the tracks, to the wall, and it's gone. So a 3-run blast is straight away left. 4th home run for him on the season, and just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game. Into the box now, Edgar Silva. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 3 runs already home here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pitts has it in his tracks. And that ends the inning. But the Twins do strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run. Digging in once again, Jeff Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. The pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Pitts is retired, and there's one away. Twins are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for. Ready for another shot now. Sammy Pitts. He singled his last time up. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now, if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Ready once again. Boof Bobo comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
The 1-1 home. Hard on the ground toward short. Castro has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They won't add to their... Leading off the inning, Willie McManus, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, as this lead has been sliced down to 2. Here's Will Myers. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Rafael.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rafael Vasquez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Strike 1 to start the at bat. 1 out, nobody on. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
From the stretch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Vasquez, the runner at second with one away. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and there were two down. In now is Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside.
This guy really needs that slider to be an effective pitcher. And a night like tonight, if he doesn't have that real good slider, it presents a lot of problems.
A ball and a strike.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. Vasquez rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as it's now a one-run ball game.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Eddie Santiago will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Standing in now, Starlin Castro. To the left side, but it's well foul. It was a walk in his last trip. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. The 1-1 home. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 3rd home run for him on the year, and they've taken a 1-run lead. Stepping in now, Kurt Wynn. As he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Into the box, Gerald Spain. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Grounder down the line at 3rd. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
In now, Edgar Silva, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Liner towards second, and that's in there, base hit. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Willie McManus. And this one gets away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Here's the 1-0. And a changeup right down the middle. Spain on 3rd. Silva on at 2nd with 2 down. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, we all know that errors happen, but not all errors are equal. That one was especially costly. As two runners cross the plate, those are game changers, no doubt about it.
Here's Will Myers, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Now a flare out to left center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Rafael Vasquez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here from the stretch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. 8 runs already in this inning. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Wunsch shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But not before they claim the lead here as they bat around. Striding in once again, Tony Whitenack. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Just a bit low, ball 3.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Line to the right side. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Jesse Pitts. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Designated hitter, Connor Pitts.
Ready once again, Connor Pitts. First pitch on its way. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
High and deep to right center. Eaton going back at the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They trail. Ready for another shot now, Victor Fuentes. Here comes the first pitch. The high fastball is in there.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Runners on the move for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And this will be no problem over at third. And there's the first out.
The shortstop, number 13, Starlin
Digging in once
Castro.
again, Starlin Castro. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
In that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike now. Fuentes leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. The 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hits on the move. And that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Kurt Winn. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
2 out here and a runner at second. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pitts has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Twins forced to settle for 1. We're through. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
1.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
2 balls and a strike to count. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Fuentes in foul ground. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Jeremy Pitts. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Eaton going back. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 14 on the season. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit.
The right fielder, number 31.
Standing in now, John Pitts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Check swing grounder to the right side. To his left, Silva. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now batting, shortstop, Jeff.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeff Pitts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Up around the face. 2 out, nobody on. Now a hot shot to the left side that carries over Castro at short. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box now, Sammy Pitts, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. So 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Pitts at second with 2 down. Dribbled up the line. Backhanded. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning. Jorge Costa gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jorge Costa.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Edgar Silva. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And that misses inside 1-0. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Wunsch fields it cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Willie.
Ready for another chance, Willie McManus. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1 out, nobody on. Two 2-0 for the Twins left fielder. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. To his right, Wunsch. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Right fielder number 9, Will.
Digging in to try it again, Will Myers, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch coming, here it is. Low with the splitter, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0 home. Grounded to third. Nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping in now, Rafael Vasquez. No balls and 1 strike. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Pitts ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
And he's one rookie that's not afraid of the moment. That's his second knock of the game. This one a double, and he looks like the type of player that knows he belongs.
In now, Victor Fuentes.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play.
Turned on down the line. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put Goodwood on.
In now is Adam Eaton, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. 0-1 the count. Ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Splitter, 2-2. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. George Cantos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Booth Bobo.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Up next for the Rays, Tony Whitener. Here's the first pitch to him. And that slider's almost in the dirt. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Into the box, Jesse Pitts, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Line toward the alley in left center. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, the batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Into the box now, Wes Wundt, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And this will be out of reach for Castro. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jeremy Pitts. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And this is going to work out for him. It's a base hit. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Stepping in now, John Pitts, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. 1-1. And that misses 1-1.
It's a perfect example of why guys struggle right here. You watch highlights every night of guys hitting home runs, and I'll show you mislocation. That catcher was set up away, and he missed all the way inside.
Shot toward right center. And they're going to chip away some more as this is down for extra bases. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. The tag, and he's in there as they close the gap to 3 now.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Bobby Harrington enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3. In now, Jeff Pitts, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. Silva over to his left. Go on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So they nearly. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. First offering on its way. There's the cut fastball, but it's low. 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
2-0.
Outside and low, 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
That one's in there, 3-1. The 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8. So coming to the plate, Kurt Wynn. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. On to first, and they get them both.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2 ball.
Standing in now, Gerald Spain, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Edgar Silva is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Spain stands at second with 2 gone.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Danger. Back now in the Twin Cities for what remains of this production of baseball on MLB Network. Striding into the box, Sammy Pitts. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Jump set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up?
And it's into the bullpen. A home run.
So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 11 for him on the season, as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
Now batting, Captain, Booth Bobo.
Into the box, Booth Bobo, and she'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as it's now a one-run ball game. Sean Doolittle will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Into the box now, Tony Whiteman, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Spain on the move. He's got it one away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jesse Pitts. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Two and one to the Rays leadoff batter.
2-1.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left. McManus is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
In now, Connor Pitts. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And he takes this one high, 1-1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Wes Wunsch would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Ready now, Wes Wunsch. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. As a look, now the pitch. Strike taken, the throw.
1 strike.
Not in time as he steals second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with Showtrack. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And that is going to wrap things up as the catch is made, and the Twins have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
17-16 in this evening's contest. Minnesota plated 17 runs in this one to grab the W. Ryan Ware earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Sean Doolittle earns the save out of the bullpen, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours.